Or heavy metal goodies, it says here. If you don't like heavy metal, we have lots of other things. But what is the truth behind Ozzy biting head off a bat?
The actual true story, folks,
yeah,
is that I was doing a show, and it was the Diary of a Madman tour, where it was like I decided to put a tour on the road, and like I always like custard pie fights, you know. So I thought, well, do it the macabre way. And it was like a horror show, and bring your own meat, you know. And someone, you know, like you always get like your rabbit's feet and your lighters,
bit of
a bit of whatever thrown up and whatever. And somebody threw a bat, and to find someone who goes to a concert with a bat in a real bat, you always get the joke ones, you know. You get like the rubber ones you buy from the corner joke shop. And I thought, oh, this will be good. Bit into this bat.
You bit it? And, why, though?
Well, I just...
What got you going so you bit the bat?
Well, who knows? It's one of those things that happens on the spur of the moment. You don't even think about it, you know. It's just like... Yeah. Believe me, if I'd have known it was a real live bat, I would never have picked it up. But I tell you what, you know, afterwards, the rabies shots, where I had to have, were horrendous.
Now, it's kind of odd, though. I mean, things like that happening. I mean, it wouldn't happen at a normal, ordinary concert that people threw bats and livers and nuns' habits on stage, but it's something to do with heavy metal, isn't it? That they seem to be fascinated with all that kind of
I
thing.
am Ozzy. I always will be Ozzy. I always have been Ozzy. I always try to be sort of something different. And you can honestly say that's a bit different, can't you, really? I mean, everybody's seen the guy walk on with the skin-tight pants and wiggle his butt and whatever on stage. But I'm just, that's the way I am. It's just, I don't purposely say, well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go into a butcher shop and bite the eyeballs out of a pig's head in the window, you know.
You thought of that, though. That was the first thing you thought of. Bite the eyeballs out of a pig's head.
No, it's like, I am what I am.
Beast. Why do you think it is, then, that your last two albums in America, the solo ones, have both gone double platinum, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're huge albums, hugely successful. What is it that's captured America?
I think I'm the rock and roll rebel that everybody's mother likes to hate, you know.
Which is a relief.
Rock and roll is whatever form you play, it's there, and the kids like it. It's like, I still believe that I've tried to keep in touch with the people that like me. Whereas most people, a lot of people, I don't know most, a lot of people get the success and they forget where they come from. I remember when I was a kid, and I wanted to be a Beatle, and Paul McCartney and John Lennon were my idols, and it was like I wanted to get there. And like so many of us get through that barrier.
So you went on the wrong track if you were going to be like Paul McCartney.
Oh yeah. Chewing gum man.
What was it like when you were a kid? What kind of a little child were you?
A horror.
Were you?
We had lots of animals though. They all tasted great.
And what were your early jobs, or did you go straight into being in music?
I had a... This is crazy. I mean, folks, you're not going to believe it. One of my early jobs, I worked in a slaughterhouse. What can you say about it? I mean, you know.
Oh,
then I worked in a mortuary.
Oh, I don't believe you, big fibber.
It's true.
Oh, no.
I worked in a slaughterhouse for about 18 months.
So you went for the glamour jobs?
Yeah, you know, a good taste. Mate, really? I worked in a slaughterhouse in a mortuary. I was a porter in a mortuary. It was good fun, actually.
Why?
Because, you know, dead bodies burp.
No, I didn't know that. Do they?
All the gases burp. It's like kind of freaky when you're sitting in there. It's all cards are lying down.
That must be awful.
It's great. My first musical job was at Lucas's factory in Birmingham, tuning car horns. I suppose that's where I got my heavy metal head from, because like, you sit in a soundproof booth, and these damned horns come down the conveyor belt.
You're tweaking, do you want?
It's like, my God, you know. And I said to this guy, Harry, one day, I said to him, Harry, how long have you been working here? And he says, 35 years this autumn. And I'll get my gold watch. I thought, if I want a gold watch that bad, I'll go and put a brick through a window, you know. I mean, you know, it's like people... And this room was so noisy, you know. It was great.
You were starting to be a rebel then?
Yeah, well, I've always been a rebel.
Now, another thing that I forgot to mention, because I got waylaid with the biting the head off the thingy, was whipping
What do you mean, biting
no, biting the head off the presenter. What about the whipping the dwarf?
Well, we used to whip the dwarf now and again to get his spirits going, you know. I used to like it. I mean, we used to hang him every night, you know. It was kind of...
It was a good job, that.
Someone had to do it.
But when you're thinking of ideas for the stage show...
Do you know, I'm not, you know, actually, talking to you, I must be crazy, you know. Because, I mean, like Cliff Richards goes, well, I'm going to go and do the London Palladium and I'm going to have these Tiller girls behind me. I think of the most macabre junk. I mean,
but does it make you laugh, or are you thinking, cool, that'll get them going in the stalls?
I just, humour to me is, doing things that people have never done. I mean, it's like, for anyone to do what I've done, you've got to admit, it's a bit off the wall.
So what do you think? I mean, one of the things that seems to come up is sort of the theme of Ozzy the loser.
Well, I think...
And also...
For me, I know what you're saying about that. Inside me, there's a man that wants to do so much, but because, I suppose, my upbringing and the way I am and the way I always have been, I can't believe anything's so great. I can't believe that I've got this much without having a kick in the face and going back down the... Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're going to get rumbled soon.
Yeah, it can't be that... The party can't be that happy, you know. Someone's going to fall through a window or something, you know. It's tragedy. For every successful move that Ozzy's ever made, there's always been a certain amount of tragedy trailing behind, which is kind of a thing that I got used to living with now, you know.
And with that, we're going to see one of your videos.
Thank you.